Hey podcaster, I'm Tim Walberg, your podcast performance coach, with another actionable tip so you can sound like a pro and gain more podcast fans. Today's tip is, go green. Evergreen, that is. Merry Christmas, everyone. Welcome to the JTT Holiday Extravaganza. We've got butter tarts, Baileys, and Christmas cake all episode long. Do you feel what I feel? That sense of being left behind? Why do you want to listen to a show that feels irrelevant to you right now? If you're listening to this episode in July, it sort of feels like old news, doesn't it? Here's my advice. Don't do this. Don't reference anything timely like this on your podcast. This is like going to your Joe job wearing Easter Bunny ears in August or a shamrock sweater in November. You're out of context, you're distracting, and you've time-stamped your information. One of the absolute undeniable great things about a podcast is that anyone can listen to any episode anytime and anywhere. Think about your listener. They know what they want from you when they press play. You've created an expectation. Don't let things like Christmas or other events that may have no meaning at all to your listener get in the way of your promise. Look, I get it. Everything around you is Christmas during the season, but this podcast isn't really about you. You stop serving your listener when you do this. Share all that on Twitter or Facebook if you want. Some of your listeners will like to hear that you have a creative idea on how to wrap a hockey stick, but don't share it on your podcast. That also means don't ask your guest about how their holiday was or what they're going to do for their New Year's resolution, unless it absolutely is tied to your podcast and your topic. If they bring it up and you didn't ask, just pause for a second so you can edit it out later. What? No, you shouldn't have. Oh, I'm going to open it right now. Oh my God. It's a caveat, an exception to the rule. Oh, let me share. Now, this is for podcasters who host a timely show, like a current events show, a seasonal show, tech, news, sports, or entertainment show, and you're talking about the election or playoffs or the Oscars. Then, of course, you're going to have timely themed episodes. Do it! This evergreen tip is not for you. And no one is really likely going to go back to your archive for a recap of the 2017 NBA championships. So go back to sipping on your eggnog, because that's what you do in May, right? For the rest of you, do your best to keep your podcast episodes evergreen. That means that they'll stand the test of time for those who fell behind, or those binge listeners. And I know who you are, and I love you. Keep binging. And for your new listeners who haven't yet discovered you yet, they're from the future. They will all appreciate the relevance of your podcast when you keep it evergreen. And I hope that's just the tip you need. Treat yourself this Easter to an Easter egg hunt in my brain. Nothing says Independence Day like 15 minutes of uninterrupted conversation with my gray matter. Beat the heat this summer by escaping to your computer for a free discussion on Skype to talk about your podcast. Topics include goals, show format, performance, roadblocks, and strategies. Go to podcastperformancecoach.com to book your session today. Offer available year-round. So Merry Christmas to all, and to all, Happy Thanksgiving. I'm Tim Walberg. See ya!